Well, welcome back. So what we're going to do today, video, we got Billy here who's going to be doing some videoing of it's a great pair of Lucchese Jayco boots. How to clean up your boots and get them looking good. The dogs are already misbehaving. We got Waddy and we got Daisy over there, but I'm going to turn it over to our good videographer, Billy here.
Hi.
And Billy's going to keep it going. Let's go check out these boots.
All right.
And see what we did. Now, these boots, I did a video on them before. Billy can get the boots here, and they're a Lucchese. Okay. And I'm not being funny or bragging when I say that these boots probably are the world's nicest cowboy boots that you'll ever see. There's a designer out in New York City named Jayco's, and Jayco's has a really high-end clothes store. You can see, I don't know if Billy can get in there, it says Jayco's in the part there, but they're Lucchese, they're Jayco's, probably not showing too much there, but they were custom made for the designer in New York City and sent to Lucchese in Texas. And they have both a beautiful alligator belly with a teal inlay, and then your ostrich quill up the leg. Now the problem with these, they're somewhere price-wise of, I mean, I'm not sure what he was selling initially, but I'd heard they were $10,000, $15,000 and up, but they were liquidating, and so I was able to get them for a much less price than that, but still a much higher price than I really wanted to pay for a pair of boots. But my thought was, I'll get these boots, they're collectible, and maybe sell them down the road. And by the way, Jayco signed them and everything like that. The real issue was that when they came, I put them on and they fit like a glove. I mean, perfect fit. And, you know, I didn't want to wear them. There was no wear. These are brand new. And you can see there's some wear on them now on the bottoms. But because they were such a perfect fit, I had second thoughts about selling. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to wear them. I don't wear them every day. And then we had some friends over, some company, and I wore them out. We went out to Amish country. And they got a little dirty. You can kind of see them over here. We got some dirt in there, and we got to get them cleaned up. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to show off the boots, but also show people how do you clean up and maintain your cowboy boots. These boots are expensive. Your boots are expensive. They may not be this crazy, but the great thing about cowboy boots, they'll last. And so I've got some materials here I wanted to kind of go over. So when they're real bad, and these aren't real bad, they just need a little bit, but Bick is just fantastic with their cleaning products. Now this is saddle soap. It's Saddle Soap Plus. And so if you need some work, usually just use a little saddle soap with water, a rag, hot water, and go over them. And that will keep them from, you know, you're not going to harm your boots while doing that. If they're not really that bad where you got to really even use the saddle soap, which I'm having a hard time getting that back together, you can use other products from Bick. This is Bick Exotic, and then the standard leather conditioner Bick 4 just works fantastic. And then they have this other one in between that's really kind of a leather cleaner. I don't use that much because it's really not needed. And then finally they have at the end an Exotic 4 formulated just for those. But a couple of options, and so we'll do that. It shouldn't take too long to do that. There's other ways. You know, when I was out west, I found this stuff called Black Rock. I forget where that was out of, but I think we were out in Wyoming or something. And you know, you could just use that. It's just kind of a really oily cream, and you could clean that up. That's an option to do that. You could also, Skidmore makes really great leather cream, and so the Skidmore, there's another one that's an option, but it's kind of it's very oily. It's almost like that old hand fish, old hand cleaner or whatever that we see. But these aren't that bad. I don't want to. That leather is really special, so I don't want to mess too much with that. But once you clean them, let it dry, of course, and then you want to get something like a Tarrago shoe cream or boot cream. The Tarragos, you don't want to use a traditional wax polish on boots and stuff like that to dry them out. And Tarrago has all these different colors that you can match up with your boots. We got some blues, we got browns, you can pick it out. But if you want to play it safe, and I'm going to play it safe with these because these are just too nice of boots to kind of worry about, you can actually get a neutral color. And I think I had neutral here, so this one, you'll kind of see the neutral. And they're made in Spain. Tarrago makes them nice. So this is boot cream, so we'll put this boot cream on after we clean these. And then we're going to put that on. You usually get these horsehair brushes. And the horsehair brushes work great to kind of get the cream into the crevices of the leather. And after you do that, you kind of use a matching brush, either dark or light, depending on your leather, horsehair, and you rub that in the Tarrago cream. This is 100% horsehair. And kind of let that get in there, and then here's a real old-fashioned secret that I've been using, tip from a cobbler. You can find this stuff still online on eBay on occasion. These are the old Ronson. And so Ronson shoe polishers, and they have these magnetic brushes. This one's going to be brown. And we'll show you how to use that. But in essence, these work fantastic after you have used the horsehair to get that in there, and it'll give you a professional polish, and you'll see what I mean when we get done. And that's basically it. That's how you take care of your boots. I would say look on eBay. They still have these. They have them with some cool kits. They're not all that expensive. Some of them actually have some nice wooden cases with them and all that. But you know, $25, $30, something like that, you can get a nice boot kit. So that's where we're at right now. So let's see what we can do to clean these babies up here. So you can tell there's some dirt on there. Don't worry too much about the bottom. It is important, I think, to shine the sides and stuff, because who wants a nice pair of shiny boots when it's all, you know, kind of messed up over there. So I don't think we're at the dirt level that we're going to need to do saddle soap. I think, in fact, just a little bit, I'm figuring out that, there it goes. Just a little bit of, where did it go here? Probably I could even use just a Bick 4, but, you know, and I think that's what I'm going to do. These are pretty lightly soiled, so I don't even want to put anything harsh. This Bick 4 is a conditioner. It's not dabbed as a cleaner. Here's the cleaner. I mean, at best, this says aggressive and effective, and it has worked, but I'm not going to go that aggressive. We just got a little bit of dirt here, so what I'm going to do with this Bick 4 is that it's just great stuff, great for your skin. I'm just going to pour it a little bit on my hand, and I'm going to take the boot trees out, so we've got, then it'll be a little more supple. Always store your, make sure the camera's going good. All right. Always store your boots with boot trees. Watsy, please. And then we're just going to take some of this boot cream. I'm just going to go right over, and you can see it's already making them look good. Now, obviously, I got some dirt there. I'm just going to kind of wipe that out after I wash my hand. Put it on my pants, who cares? And I can just take that pure, you know, and I'm rubbing in the dirt, obviously, a little bit, but there's not enough. If there was too much, we'd use the cleaner. But we'll just kind of go over that, and then take another little dab here, and we'll go over on these. And often, especially if you got them dirty, that's almost all you got to do. Let them dry. Do this every 6 months or so with your boots to keep them conditioned, and you'll have fantastic boots. But so that's the start. And then we want to get them, just kind of take a rag here. I don't want the residue on them, and I'm just gonna, Lisa will be real happy. I'm using her nice dish towel, of course, but and we're just gonna get that moisture off there, and then we're gonna take that and we're gonna get the moisture off that, and they're already looking 100% better now. So the first thing we're going to address is the heels, right? And we got to find a darker polish. I might not even have brought up the right one, but we got some here that's a little bit light. A good rule of thumb is that never go darker, always go lighter. And so I think what we're going to do, this is a brandy is the name on here, the Tarrago. And so I don't have to use more than one brush. I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to find whatever I did with our clear. All right, Belly, let's see. Here it is. All right, so here we got our natural. And so we'll do that first because I can go there and then I can do a darker. And I'm just going to touch it just to get a little bit there, and then we're just gonna go and we're gonna just hit it. You know, let the horsehair kind of rub that in. Maybe get just a little bit more, and we'll go up. I don't always do the shaft of the boot, but these shafts are full quill ostrich. They're just fantastic, and so we'll just kind of hit all of that, not real hard, and we'll let it sit there. We'll do the same on the other one. It's just giving it some boot cream, and go up, down, and stabilize the camera there a little bit, Billy, so we're not bouncing so much.
All right.
And then what I'll do, since I've already got into that, get this a little darker. Just again, I'm not going to put it on the skins. I could, but because we got inlays here of turquoise, so I don't want to touch that. So I'm just touching a little bit of brown just to get some color maybe on the, just on the heels, real light, you know, around the top, just to get that darkened up a tad bit. We don't care the bottom. We're going to wear them again. Probably should have laid paper down, but all this stuff is water degradable, so we can clean the table real easy. We're going real light again on that. We don't want to even get it in there where it's going to mess up that teal or affect that coloring at all. Just touching it. And that's it. And so there we leave that go. And then carefully, I'm going to let that sit down because I don't, again, want that brown to rub. And we're going to take this brown horsehair brush. Let's use this older one. That's probably a little better. And yeah, I'm a little nervous now because I put that. I think I'm going to use this older one and get real gently, like get that polish off there. That dark side, I don't want it affecting, and it'll shine right up fine, but I don't want to blend it into that turquoise. It makes it a little tricky. And so again, we'll do that. We'll just kind of not worried about the clear polish, but so we'll use that, just get any excess off there. Then we'll take this one, and now we're just gonna rub it, right? We're just gonna let the horsehair rub it in there. And we're hoping we're not killing our teal. We're just kind of going over, and that horsehair does a great job with the polish. Just go up and down. And now it's not going to look shiny. It's got a little bit of shine, but that's not the intention. Now that was just to kind of get it in there. And the same thing here. And rub that in, get that boot cream in there. This is serving to dry it. Rub that shaft, and then we're good to go as far as that goes. Then we're going to take this, and we got our Ronson, and we're going to plug it in. And we don't need to videotape all the medicines we got out here going on. And we're going to plug that in. And then we got our Ronson, and we're going to start out going around the hard part of the leather and then work our big way into the soft. We're going in. We're just going to go all the way around the shell of the boot frame. And get on the heel, get that heel nice and starting to polish. Come back around. And keep going. You can pause the video, Billy, since it's getting loud. Let's pause it. And we'll come back.
Right back.
No, we'll just keep going. Start video, we'll splice it. So we're going back through. All right, you can pause. There. Hit pause. That's pause. All right, so we did that, and then I just took another little towel here. We're just going to hand finish the rest, and you can see how beautiful they've come back. They're shiny, and then even more importantly, how good they're going to look when we put them on. Again, these Jaycos are just fantastic. Wrong foot, that's a sign of something else, but we won't go there right now. And so that is the Jayco Lucchese, and just a fantastic boot. And that's how you keep them in shape. And then we'll put them back, boot trees, and we'll put them back in the box. And hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
All right. See ya, guys.